Hi and Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to our lecturer and fellow friends. My name is Nur Amira binti Ramli and my matric number is 259413. In this video, I will talk about the political system of Malaysia. It consists of 5 parts, which is introductions, second is the political system of Malaysia, number 3 is the YDPA, number 4 is the Conference of Rulers, and lastly is conclusions. Now let's start with the first session, which is introductions. The YDPA is the head of state. It's chosen for 5-year terms based on the rotation system in Malaysia. The parliament is the highest legislative in Malaysia. It consists of the YDPA, the Senate, which usually we call it as the Dewan Negara, and also the House of Representatives, usually we call it as the Dewan Rakyat. As we may know, there are 3 types of government in the world, which is anarchy, autocracy, and democracy. But in Malaysia, we practice the parliamentary democracy with the constitutional monarchy. The parliament is the most important institutions in a country with practice the principle of democracy. The first meeting was held in 11 September 1959. Next, we will move to the political system of Malaysia. One of the characteristics of the parliamentary democracy is a separation of power into 3 parts, which is legislative, judiciary, and executive. The role of the parliaments is responsible to passing, amending, and repealing act of law. Besides that, Malaysia also a country that practice a system of democracy based on the federal constitutions. For the Senate, it consists of 70 senators, which is 26 of member is chosen by the 13 states of Malaysia, with 2 members of each state. The other 4 members is elected by the 3 federal territories, with 2 members from Kuala Lumpur and 1 each member from Putrajaya and Labuan. For the rest of 14 members was chosen by the YDPA on the advice of Prime Minister. The President of the Senate is appointed by the Senator itself. Meanwhile, for the Speaker of House of Representatives is elected around the member of the House of the Representative, or someone who is more suitable. To become a senator, they must be age of 30 years old and above, and appointed to a 3-year terms for a maximum of 2 terms. The dissolution of the parliament is not affect the Senate, and the member of the parliaments can speak any subject without fear. Next, we will move to the House of Representatives. It consists of 220 members of parliaments. It elected based on the population in the general elections. The general election was held in every 5 years. The voters must be registered and must be age of 21 years old. And then next, we will move to the conference of the YDPA. The YDPA is the 9 rulers of Malay states. 9 out of 13 states, which is Negeri Sembilan, Selangor, Perlis, Terengganu, Kedah, Kelantan, Pahang, Johor, and Perak. The other state that doesn't have sultan, we will call it as a governor, which is Penang, Melaka, Sabah, and Sarawak. To choose a YDPA, they will give a secret ballot paper with the same pen and ink. As soon as the process was finished, the ballot paper will be destroyed. The candidates who have been chosen, if they decline the offer, the process of election must be repeated until the candidate was accept the offer. And then for the next is a conference of rulers. The meeting frequency was the meeting will be held in 3 times a year. The The Conference of Rulers is responsible to appointed the chief justice of the federal courts, and also appointed the chief judges of high courts. Next is the conclusions. There are advantage and disadvantage. Which first we will talk about the advantage. First is it provides a system of equality of the government structure. Number two, the monarch is ruled by the head of state, with absolute power, absolute control, we call it as a YDPA. And then number three is provide a continuity to the government, where it gets benefit from two types of government, for more security than the other government, than the other form of governments. Next is a disadvantage, which is first, it force political power onto people. Besides that, it does not force neutrality from a monarch. Heaven for red tape, and it also is a form of government that difficult to alter. Last but not least, all the advantage and disadvantage is clear. It can be used to help people or hurt people. Thank you.